Hello, Aries, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is Readings by Marvelousmadame THRU. We're going to be going ahead and taking a look at your weekly energy reading. The time frame is the 21st through the 28th. Welcome to Gemini season. How did you survive your transition week? We did have a really interesting transition week. We also have some gnarly energy coming up that started yesterday. I believe it's supposed to take place for a week. I did not do commentary on it because it is relatively small, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass. But life is a pain in the ass. Aries, I've taken the liberty of pre-shuffling your energy oracle this week, and that is Sparks and the energy of 4. So the good news is that you're going to be feeling very good this week. Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 4 means that you're going to have some wins in your security, stability, or in your home. The sparks are a reminder of what it's like to be alive. Congratulations for that. Chemistry, newness, exciting, flirting, getting to know phase, infatuation, reigniting the spark in a relationship for some of you guys. A new partner, endless possibilities, idealism, fast movement, possibly to phase out quickly in the energy of the 8 of Wands. Is what I'm feeling if I had to have a tarot equivalent to this. Temporary phase, all right? So this could indicate newness, but this also could represent a short-lived period since the energy of the sparkler itself is beautiful when it's burning, but it phases out and burns out quickly. Let's get into it. Thank you for allowing me to take that sip. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I will be clarifying one card with a couple of additional tarot cards because I promised you guys a bonus, a cardomancy bonus, but unfortunately I was cut short yesterday by the massive migraine that I had while that opposition and T-square was forming. Now I'm giving the face, putting the face to the name because that was what was going on. I will bring those bonus energies, but not this week. But if you are a Taurus, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, they have it on their channel. All right. I do apologize for that. Well, it's definitely money. You've been robbing Peter to pay Paul. You've been constantly reassessing what you want to do in a situation, whether it be relationship or not. You have love for this individual. You have love for this person in your heart. You carry a torch for an individual. You want to make an offer. Look at that. Wow. Do you feel like this person has another individual, or do you... This feels like you are in between wanting to make an offer in your heart to an individual, but at the same time, with this King of Pentacles, you feel, you feel that you have so many obligations that your view of love or someone's view of love in your energy is very much so weak. The very first thing that I would say, Aries collective, is depending on where your Aries is, if you are an Aries moon, I feel sorry for you. So I'm going to focus on you guys because I think that this is the majority of where it's coming from. It doesn't have to be. You are into superficial thrills because you like the excitement. You don't like the mundaneness of doing the same thing all the time. You like sparks when they fly. You like sparklers. You like fast things as an Aries moon. You feel that, if it's too, if it's too routine, it bores you. You get restless, and I understand that. But at some point, you got to grow up. You can't be a Toys R Us kid forever. There is a routine in love. there is a mundaneness. You can make it exciting, but you have to think about the other person. And as that particular energy, you don't look at the other person as always as having an Aries moon, because unfortunately you as an Aries, you want to be first. You are first, and you carry that energy of I'm going to worry about me first. That's the reason why the Aries moon is bad enough that Aries energy has that. But when it's in the moon, it makes it even worse, because now you're going to put yourself first emotionally. There is an energy around you where you have been working very diligently and reassessing and trying to figure out what you're going to do in your career. And that is very, very important to you. All right. This is a really big part of your life for the Aries that I am talking to. Looking at the seeds that you have planted and the hard work that you have had, it's time for you to level up your boss mentality, change jobs, move jobs, rearrange jobs, reassess a job. That's your focus, period, your money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when we look at your heart, it's completely different. You carry a torch for an individual in your heart. And I believe that the sparks will fly with a money situation. But at the end of the day, once you do that, you don't have anybody to share it with. You want to make an offer to this person that you carry in your heart, but you're not doing it. And if you do decide there, it could be very superficial, or whatever you're chasing is not going to be, is not going to take this love away. In the past, you've been scared. You've been mentally restricted to do this. Because you may feel like it never gets you anywhere. I don't believe that you're looking inward. You're looking at the other person. And then you also, as an Aries moon, you guys like abstract individuals. I don't want to label these individuals that you like or love, because they need love too. But you tend to, it depends on your blend. But the Aries moons that I have observed, you guys like eccentric and, I don't want to say weird, because unique individuals. Let's just say that this individual that you want to offer this cup to is not like that. And it could be the reason why you're so restricted, because maybe you have focused on all of the wrong individuals in the past, and now that's changing. Top of the deck is the High Priestess. And I believe that right now there is an energy telling you to use your intuition. You don't follow your intuition good. Most fire moons don't do that. You don't listen to your intuition. You don't follow your intuition at all. You can hear that voice talking and you will completely ignore it. So I believe that you really want to make an offer. And as it pertains to sparks, I want you to be careful, because whatever is coming in is going to be good for your business. If this is, a job offer, if you're your own business owner, whatever this is. But I want you to understand that this energy phases out. And once it phases out, what do you have? That's the reason why I brought up Aries, the intensity and the energy that you guys are attracted to. You don't like mundane. You don't like boring. You want to be able to chase to a certain extent. You don't want to be held down. All of those things. That's beautiful. That is who you are. Nobody's beating you up about that. But what you're failing to realize is that once that spark of that chase wears off, then you're left, you feel empty, because you may not want the chase. I mean, you may like the chase, but the other person wants the exact opposite. And let's face it, a lot of the times we are attracted to the opposite of who we are. Let's clear this board and look at what remains. And I'm going to leave that there for shits and giggles. Typically, the only thing that remains here is the High Priestess. So what is your intuition telling you about the sparks? What is your intuition telling you about this love, this bond that you have with this person? What is your intuition telling you What is the high priestess trying to tell you that you're not listening to? It's telling you that everything that you see, everything that you want is not worth it. It could be that you need to focus on what you need rather than what you want this week. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Always a pleasure, Aries. I would love to see if that makes sense to you. And I will see you in your next one next week. Bye, guys.